Diplomacy Training Programme is an NGO affiliated with the Faculty of Law and Justice at the University of New South Wales, and it was established to build the knowledge, skills and networks of human rights defenders and community advocates in Indigenous Australia and the Asia Pacific.
75 years of negotiation, of advocacy and activism.
The training session like this is important because it gives diaspora community members who are living in New South Wales new skills, advocacy and campaign.
This training is part of a collaboration with the Service for the Treatment and Rehabilitation of Torture and Trauma Survivors. Their refugee and migrant community leaders are very keen to learn more about human rights, international human rights law, to learn about the obligations of governments.
What is the thing that you'd most like to see?
Today I've been part of a session focusing on the role of government actors and how human rights defenders can engage with government at federal, state and local level, and helping our human rights defenders to identify opportunities for action and advocacy.
I'm passionate about human rights. I've always had that passion because coming to this country as a refugee. I found the diplomacy training program really helpful as it gave me new insights. This knowledge, I believe that it's going to really assist me in putting the knowledge not only into theory but into practice to give back to the community and assist, all the clients that we come across.
I think it is quite useful to see how different people look at things, and from a different perspective. We are not living in a kind of perfect world.
I hope there will be greater coalition among the diaspora community members of different communities to come forward and address these foreign interference issues in a more systematic and collaborative way.
We have a very diverse group of participants from Africa, from Latin America and from Asia.
I was born in Sudan. I did work in different NGOs, United Nations, and I have been an advocate for quite a long period of time. The war in Sudan, it's beyond comprehension. The level of genocide and the atrocities, we are not able to put our voice through. One of the things that I like, the trainers and the people they brought, I think it's amazing.
To know exactly who you want to see your story.
As a refugee myself, there were so many stories and concerns that have been raised in the sessions and in the training. The way that you have to advocate and reach the right people.
Human rights defenders do incredible work, individually and for their communities, across a range of different ways.
I believe that we've got that open, shared space where we can actually share our views and opinions. Those views sometimes might challenge yours, but this is how we all learn together and reflect on each other's views.
The important thing is about amplifying the messages that they have and making sure that they find the right channels to communicate the information to.
We've now trained over 3,500 human rights defenders across the Asia Pacific. They take from it a sense of solidarity with others, and that the fight for human rights is a universal one. They're not alone in their struggles, that there are many other people who have also walked their journey, and there is strength to be drawn from that. You're not just training an individual, you're helping to build the movements for change for human rights. It's a real privilege to be able to some way throw a pebble into the pond and see the ripples going out for a very long time.